Hello friends, welcome to Cloud Akshay YouTube channel once again, and today we are going to see some more information about our Jenkins, and also we will run our first job into our Jenkins. Also you can say run our first project into the Jenkins. In previous video we have set up the Jenkins and installed the Jenkins into our VM. So let's log in into the Jenkins. In the top right corner you can see there is a logout button and also a username Cloud Akshay here, and Cloud Akshay is a current user of this Jenkins. So, and here is a search bar option. Once you go on the dashboard you can create new project with clicking on the new item and click on the people. You can see the user's information into it and user ID and the name. Build history, if you have build a job or execute a job into it, then you can see. And once you click on the manage Jenkins, you can manage our Jenkins into that. We can manage the plugins, we can configure the system, we can configure node and the clouds, we can also configure global tool configuration, and in the new view we can create a job. In the build executor we have see the build history. In the build queue, if there is any build into the queue or into the pending or the job is pending, so we can see into the build queue. So we can also set up an agent. We will see into the upcoming series all the things, and in this series we will only just create a simple job. It will execute a code into a Linux machine or into a Jenkins server. We are going to execute a Linux command with this Jenkins, so we can get the output. We can create a new job or new project with clicking on the new item, or you can also click on the create a job here. So there are two ways to create a job or to create a project here. So we can go with the new item. Once you click on the new item, you will see we have to enter a item name or the job name. So I'm just giving my first Jenkins job, or you can give the project name. And also you can see the below there are project types. Project type list is completely depend on the plugins installed into our Jenkins server. So when we install a plugins, it's completely depend on the plugins type. Suppose I installed the pipeline plugins or the multi-branch plugins, so it will show here the project type. We can select the project type. Also we will see in this series how to install plugins and how to manage that, how to set the global tool configuration, like that we will see into the upcoming sessions. And also now we are going to create our first job and select the project type as a freestyle. Then we click OK. It will create our first job, and here in the general section we have to give the description for the Jenkins or the job. This is my first Jenkins job, or you can write any description which is describe your job. So for what you want to use that description, I'm writing this is my first Jenkins job to check my VM uptime and a message from VM. And also we will set discard old builds in upcoming GitHub project if this is a GitHub project, and we can set the parameter here. And if you have source code on the Git, you can select the Git and enter the source code URL. We will see how to integrate our Jenkins with the GitHub in upcoming. And also we will select the add build step. Suppose if we want to execute the Linux shell command, or we can also run the Windows batch command, so you can select the add build step. And once your build is succeed, you can select the action here into the post build action. What happen when your build will be succeed, or you want to store your artifact on other side, or you want to store your output and artifact to a remote location. So you can select the add build step. And post build action you can select once the build is successfully completed, then we can select the actions into the post build action. And now we are going to add build step. We are going to add a Linux command here. So this command will be executed into our Linux server. Write some Linux command like uptime and date, and I'm going to pass a message with the echo command. Our job, our first Jenkins job. Successful. And our host name, I want to know my host name and uptime and date, and also I want to pass a message like our first job is successful. Now click on the save button and first click on the apply and then save. Now go to the dashboard, back to the dashboard, and you will see there is a job, my first Jenkins job. Okay, and there is glow sign here. Now we are going to build this job, so right click on that and then build now. You will see into the build executor status what is the build status of this job. Okay, it is currently idle. Let me click on that. You can see build is in process, so it is still idle. Let's click on the job and go inside it, and you can check the build history. So I built it 2 times here, and also you can see the output into the, click on the build history. So let me go to the second one, click on the #2, and then you can see your console output here, your changes here. So there is no changes into this console output. You will see your output here for the first job. So running as system started by a user, Cloud Akshay user, running as system, build in workspace, that is the location where our Jenkins job is executed in this workspace, and this is the cell where our Jenkins job is executed. Uptime, system uptime is that 1527, and date is 20 May, and now pass a message, our first job is successful. Host name is my Fedora. So let's cross check this location into our server. So here I am on the server, and let's go to this location cd and then var lib Jenkins workspace. That is the actual location for our project workspace. In the workspace we have the my Jenkins job name directory. If there is any artifact, it will store it here, but we only run a single Linux command. We only run a Linux command, that's why there is no artifact stored here. Okay, and you can cross check the things like date, time and uptime, and also the host name. Okay, Fedora, and same output you get into the Jenkins. So this is the console output of our Jenkins server. It's run on the Jenkins server, Linux server on the Fedora machine. And let's go to the back to the dashboard, and if you want to make changes into that, into this job, we can configure it. We can also delete the project, rename the project and build the project. So if you want to make changes into that, click on the configure and then you can make changes into that. Okay, suppose you can make any type of changes. We will see into the next. This is only our first job, our first simple job, that how can we execute. Now I'm going to delete this project. Thank you.